Alright, dude. I've been putting off making this video for a very, very long time. ProjectM is my favorite Smash game of all time. Now, ProjectM is a mod of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which is my favorite Smash of all time. It's a hot take, not a popular opinion. I'll talk about it some other day, don't worry about it. So here is the menu of ProjectM. Now, the reason why I had been putting off making this video for such a long time is I wanted to do this mod justice. ProjectM has been very special to me for such a long time. It is Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which arguably is the best Smash game in terms of new additional content to do in the game. And then they take the gameplay from Melee, which is this fast-paced, super rewarding, high skill ceiling gameplay, into the Brawl engine, and it just creates this beautiful masterpiece. But today I want to show you just a little snippet of what made this game and this mod so special to me. So buckle up. This is ProjectM, and today I'm going to show you what the heck it even is. Let's go. ProjectM has so many secrets and amazing things that I want to show you. I will not be able to cover them all in the video, but if you guys like this video enough, I'll have a sequel. One cool thing is you can actually change Fox and Falco to make them look like their Melee counterparts, and that's pretty darn cool. So let's go ahead and hop into it. And as you can see, you can wave dash, which you could not do in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. You can also L cancel, and you flash white when you do it to indicate that you're correct. Now, if I look like I really suck at this game, that's because I do. I'm rusty. I used to play a little bit of Melee back in the day. I was never super competitive, but I mean, you know, I learned how to play basic Falco because, I mean, who doesn't love a good pillar combo? So as you can see, it plays identical to Melee with some few differences. Falco's recovery was I mean, I don't think I can say that without getting demonetized. It was cut short. I mean, let's just be real here. There's also momentum lasers, so instead of Falco, you know, just doing this, you can do like a direction in the air. Okay, see how I changed the direction? And you can like move around like while you're lasering, but it's kind of the gist of it. Like the laser has more utility, which is pretty sick. But yeah, we're not gonna go over every single gameplay change, but this was just to show you like a little snippet of, you know, what's to come up. So let's keep it going. Now I feel like we didn't give Fox a fair chance, so let's turn him into a CPU here. And in ProjectM, AI is on another level. So let's go ahead and just see what Fox can do now that we've given him full access to his potential. So now you can see Fox is short hop, double lasering, like an epic gamer. If we go in for an approach, he's gonna start doing some, like that looked a little sus there, Fox, you good? But you see how he does like tech skill. Honestly, these days, this AI might not be as impressive as stuff in the past, but for its time, I mean, keep in mind, the last time ProjectM was updated was in 2015. This was pretty darn legit, 100%. Now, here's another thing. I know people are going to be mentioning Project Plus in the comments, and I'm here to tell you that I am very aware of Project Plus, and I will make a video on that eventually. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to create a video on ProjectM so that we can begin to explore all of the ProjectM mods. Because get how meta this is. I need to pause for dramatic effect. Let's look at Falco's face here. I mean, Falco's really serious about this. So, listen up, listen up, listen up. So, ProjectM was such a success in the Smash community. It was such a life-changing experience that people have created mods of ProjectM. They created mods of a mod. There is Legacy XP, Legacy TE, there's Cobalt Legacy. There are so many awesome mods that were built on top of ProjectM, and I want to cover all of them on this channel. So subscribe if you like ProjectM, because I'm going to showcase all of them from a casual perspective, obviously, because I'm not a competitive gamer. But if you've watched me over the past 3 years, you know that I love me some ProjectM. I have hundreds of ProjectM videos on my main channel, and it's just something I'm really passionate about. So I'm excited. Another thing that made ProjectM revolutionary for its time was the addition of new characters. Now, if you compare this roster to the Brawl roster, you'll notice there are some things here that weren't there before. The first one was Mewtwo. Mewtwo is a Melee character, and Mewtwo did not make a return to Super Smash Bros. Brawl. He got outclassed by Lucario, this stinky blue, no, I'm just kidding, he's cool, but you know what I mean, like he wasn't in the game. So when they initially added Mewtwo back, it was a huge deal. I remember the trailer shook the internet. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, is that Mewtwo, bro? And he plays legit. He feels like he belongs in the game. Maybe nowadays not so impressive, but believe me, when they add new characters that weren't in the original game, it's a big deal. It's a huge breakthrough. And I can't wait until Ultimate Modders figure that stuff out, so that's gonna be really cool. Another character they added back was Roy. Roy was not in Brawl. This is an original Project M stage, and if you ask me, it has a very good level of polish. It looks just like, oh whoops, I totally knew that was right there. It totally looks like it belongs in Brawl. Like the graphics and everything look amazing. The environment is fantastic. I mean, look at this. This is some quality stuff. It's not bad. But yeah, Roy controls amazing in Project M. He's actually good, which we'll get onto balancing later, but every character in Project M is good, which is like awesome. And obviously it would be later refined in Project Plus, which, you know, we'll talk about some other day. But yeah, just the fact that like every character in this game is good is like super sick. And I guess while we have Lucario here, Lucario controls completely different than any other game. He is like Ryu. He can cancel his own moves via like turbo mode. And Lucario can do some nasty stuff, like absolutely disgusting. Editor, pull up Salty Rewind 1 and show that Lucario combo at the end of the video.
What the? What the?
I remember that even 3 years ago. That's how disgusting that was. It was gorgeous. So, yeah. Alright, now you might be sitting there thinking like, hey Linklight, you've only been saying good things about this mod. Like, can you just stop, like, sucking its D and tell me something negative about Project M? No. I love this. I have nothing negative to say. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're just going to keep going. Let me show you something else that's really cool. Once again, I mean, characters have different styles. So we have Brawl Ganon here, but look, you can change him into Melee. Look at that Chad, absolute Chad. Here's another original stage, Silphco from the Kanto region of Pokemon Red and Blue. Super cool. So let's go ahead and show you something. If you just taunt with Toon Link really lightly, he puts on a mask. Remember this guy from Wind Waker? Pretty cool. There's a lot of Easter eggs in Project M, and I won't be able to show you all of them, but I'll show you some of the cool ones. With Ganon, you've seen his Warlock Punch in, you know, different games over the years, but in Project M, they decided to make him a little more spicy. He has a lot of really cool moves that make him, like, you know, epic, but also, like, his melee counterpart. But the part that's so cool is, back in the day, everyone always wanted Ganondorf to have his sword. It was like a big request. Everybody wanted it. And Nintendo could never provide that. But in Project M, the devs knew what the fans wanted. And boy, did they deliver. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Doria is in Project M over 10 years before it would appear in Ultimate. Actually, probably a little less than 10 years, but, you know, 10 years sounds dramatic, but you get the idea. This is something that the fans always wanted, and the Project M devs delivered. It was made by the fans, for the fans. Think about that. In Project M, they remastered Dreamland to have like this very Wii, like GameCube art style, and I am all for it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Let's zoom out for a little bit. Beautiful, just beautiful. I mean, do you have anything negative to say about this? Because I don't. Like, this is gorgeous. Looks fantastic. But let's, you know, keep it focused here. Remember Samus? You know how Samus does a little bit of that, a little bit of forward air, a little bit of down air, a little bit of this. What if I told you you could change Samus's moveset? What you do is you go ahead and you taunt. And then after doing that animation, Samus's moveset has now changed. It is now ice-based. So her forward air turns into this really cool move, and look at all those ice flakes. It's pretty sick. Her forward smash has a little ice on it. Her down, her up smash turns into this. It's a completely different moveset with different knockback, and it just makes Samus have so much more depth. You don't know, like, what to expect when you first go into a battle with Samus. It's super cool. Once again, I'd love to show you every detail, but chat, I called you chat again on a YouTube video, I'm sorry. it would be like a 7-hour video. So you just have to take my word for it. There's a lot of goodies in here. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is with Ike. I'm not going to be able to pull it off, but I just want you to kind of understand what you can do with it. So Ike has side B, right? And if you charge it up and let go, he does a little thingy forward like that. Now here's the thing. If you were to charge it up for a very long period of time, you'll begin glowing in flames. And if you let go of the button or press the B button right when you make contact with the character, it is a one-hit kill move at any percentage. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull it off. Editor, fast forward to when I pull it off. Okay, I think I understand now. You have to press the A button when you come in contact with them, and you do like an ultimate attack. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to attempt. Okay, I barely missed that one. Oh my gosh, dude, why is this so challenging? As you can see, it's really hard to do, so I mean, you kind of have to be a god to pull it off, and I just barely missed it again there, yeah. Alright, editor, you can find footage of it online. I can't do it, I literally can't. But that's pretty cool, right? Like that epic footage you're watching right now is pretty sick, right? It's like a one-hit KO. Alright, you want to see something else that's really epic? It's your boy Lucas. He's probably the coolest character in Project M, in my humble opinion. You thought Fox required some intense tech skill? Lucas takes things to a new level. We're playing some mind games and tech skill at the same time. It's insane. Here's another original stage. It's called Delfino's Secret, and it is it's good stuff. It's actually kind of enjoyable. All right, so I'm gonna attempt to show you what Lucas is capable of. Lucas has a shine, but he puts it in front of him. If your opponent lands with this, they'll get launched behind you. And then you can follow it up with Lucas's back air, which is this side thing like this. You've seen this before. If you land this is like Falco Dare on steroids. Like, this will absolutely eviscerate anything that comes into contact with it, if you get the strong hitbox, obviously, so you get the idea. So you can do some crazy stuff, like, you know, doing some of that, and then you follow it up with the back air. I can't do it. I remember when I first saw, like, a Lucas combo video, like, after this video, look up Lucas Project M combo video, I promise it's worth your time. I was like, dude, that's insane. And I remember I clicked on a Project M Lucas tech tutorial video, and it was like, welcome to Lucas's Project M tech video. Now, first of all, if you thought Fox was hard, Lucas is another level. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not cut out for this, so I gave up. But, I mean, that doesn't mean you have to give up, right? You get the idea. You do a little bit of taunting. Not that taunt. This taunt. What taunt is it? Oh, it's not even a taunt. You just press B and you can charge up your hands to do super epic gamer powers. And I'm not entirely sure what this does, but I'm sure it makes things more powerful. That was kind of a disgusting attack right there. So yeah, that's Lucas. I hope I did him justice. I definitely didn't, but you get the idea. You know who else is cool in Project M? Mr. Game & Watch. He's awesome. And I actually main him in Project M sometimes. He's like a side main, like kind of like a... I was that kid that was like, dude, I main like 10 characters, even though like I'm just kind of average with all of them. It's like that. It's like that's me and Mr. Game & Watch's relationship. So let's just go ahead and like show you some epic stuff here. Here is not an original stage because Wario Land is in, you know, Brawl, but it, you know, they took out all the stage hazards and made it kind of cool. Sometimes the music isn't the best. Let's try to get Bad Mario. That's the best song. Actually, before we hop into Mr. Game & Watch, let's go ahead and talk music. Project M music is to die for. It is beautiful. There is a ton of original tracks in Project M, some remixes, lots of stuff to really get the blood pumping so that you're able to pull off the craziest combos you can think of. I mean, listen to Bad Mario real quick. Oh, it's so good, right? Did you soak it all in? No? That's okay. We're about to listen to it anyway. I mean, here we are in Smashville. Check out these original songs. These are sick. Like 2 a.m. 2 a.m. normally sounds like this. 2 a.m.'s like that slow Animal Crossing song that goes me ma, me, ma. Remember that one? Alright, now check it out when they remix this bad boy. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh dude, it's coming, get ready. my goodness. I just want to combo someone to death listening to this. It's so good. And then they have like version M of the Animal Crossing title theme. Like, I mean, listen to this guy. It's like synthy kind of 80s kind of, oh my. It's so good, dude. Like, you just have no idea. You gotta download it, bro. You gotta download ProjectM. It's just so great. We're going back to Wario Land. We got Bad Mario playing. This song is an absolute bop, like I told you. All right, here's what's cool about Mr. Game & Watch. So everyone likes to hit a fat, crispy 9 on the boys. You're screaming, you're jumping out of your chair. Everyone's like, bro, sit down. It's not that big of a deal. But you know what? You're having a good time. The cool thing about this is Game & Watch and ProjectM can actually get some pretty consistent 9 action going. So check this out. I'm gonna press side B. I got a 4 right. But editor, pause on the frame where I got the 4. Did you notice how there were 2 lights above my number? The 2 lights indicates that the next number is going to be an even number. So check this out. I'm gonna do it again. Boom, even number 6. Now this time you saw 1 light above the 6. That means the next number is going to be an odd number. So check it out. We're gonna do it again. Boom, 5. Odd number, right? And now we know the next number is gonna be an odd number. So we're gonna go ahead and hit a 1. Now here's the thing. At this point in time, you can feel kind of confident that you're almost going to hit a 9 because the longer you don't hit a 9, the higher your chances of hitting a 9 is going to happen. So, with all that being said, it is very likely that I'm going to hit a 9 right now. If I don't hit a 9, then unsubscribe from my channel and block me on every social media platform available. I meant to press side B, I apologize. Okay, here we go. This is it. Here we go. Can we get one more try, right? So it's even number, even number, even number. Okay, now it's gonna be a 9. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. Take 2. Okay, second chance. Second chance. 9. Okay. This is a 9 right here, baby. Let's go. I give up. I thought I knew everything about ProjectM. I thought I was a ProjectM enthusiast. I thought I was a fan. I really did. But then they do me like this. I don't know anymore, guys. I don't know. Maybe this mod isn't so great after all. Maybe this is the first. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is a 9. What? What? Come on, bro. Come on. Okay, this is definitely a 9. Okay, this is a 9. Hey, see, I told you guys. First try, first try. Oh, you know who else is cool in this mod? Sonic, right? Everyone's like, ew, Sonic. I hate Sonic. And you know what? I don't blame you. You know, I've seen some Smash 4 Sonic. I've seen some Ultimate Sonic. And honestly, bro, like, I understand your frustration. But I want to show you how epic ProjectM Sonic can be. And speaking of which, another original stage. It's Green Hill Zone, but it's small and has a rotating platform. Not entirely sure why, but they do have that. So Sonic in this mod, his most iconic move ever is his forward air. This forward air can be used to chase for the most disgusting and awesome combos in the game. Like, you can get your opponent off stage. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. Mr. Ganondorf, I need you to cooperate with me today. We're gonna back throw you, and then we're gonna miss the forward air like a complete moron. Sonic's back air is really good too. Sonic just has really good aerials, as you can see. Look at that back air, like that was kind of nasty. Even that weak hitbox, kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. Oh, Ganondorf's up tilt. That was his up tilt, by the way. I forgot to showcase that earlier. There's just too much stuff to showcase. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you some other stuff. So forward air hits forward, but it also spikes if you hit it on the edge, which is really satisfying. And once again, honestly, if you want to see like really some like more in-depth PM gameplay, you can always check out my older videos on my main channel where I play ProjectM with my friends. I mean, they're all demonetized because, you know, I used to, you know, have a sailor mouth, but, you know, they're still pretty funny, and you can see some pretty sick ProjectM combos. I recommend Project Combos. It's probably where you're going to see the best ProjectM combos. Another thing, too, is down air with Sonic. It can be used to knock opponents off stage like that, which is pretty satisfying. And you can actually jump out of it if you give yourself enough time with it, but it's hard. And there you go, that's the forward air. You saw that? I hope you saw that. Rewind it. It's pretty sick. Okay. And while we're here on the victory screen, let's take a moment to relax, unwind. Just you hear that jazz kicking in, grab a cup of coffee. We're in a cafe together, we're hanging out. This is the music you get after every battle. and it's just kind of like a chill jammer, you know, just waiting on your friend to press start. You all have that one friend, he won't press start for whatever reason. He picks up his phone, he starts going on Twitter. Man probably has ADHD, you can't blame him, and it happens, but he just won't press the start button. At least you can, you know, listen to something like this, and it's relaxing, it's calming, it's good stuff. But yeah, let's keep going. All right, probably should wrap it up pretty soon. It looks like I've been recording for 30 minutes, so I mean, I'm sorry for recording for so long, but I mean, hey, I do like this mod a lot, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. All right, let's keep it going. Another one of my mains, quote unquote, is Mario. Mario in Project M is probably one of the coolest characters ever. And once again, if you see the game freezing for a couple seconds, I apologize. That's because, you know, reasons. It's just, the more you play, the less it happens, is basically all I'm trying to say. But Mario's moveset is just so clean, so beautiful, so distinct. It's basically Melee Mario, but like if he was actually good. And you can really get some nasty and disgusting combos with this character. We have a little bit of Smash 4 action going there. Let's get some Smash 4 combos. Doesn't work in this game because it's not Smash 4, shocker. Really a shocker, truly just revolutionary. You can use down B to gain some height, unlike that flood trash that they try poisoning your mind with. Forward aerial is as beautiful as ever in this. Promise. Before Smash 4 came out, this was the first time people like ever, you know, saw a glimpse that, hey, Mario actually could be good. But then Mario was actually good in Smash 4, so it wasn't special anymore. But Mario's still pretty hot and crispy in this mod. I love this. I love playing my boy Mario. I love, you know, messing up the boys, getting some crispy Mario combos. And can you hear this remix? It's so good. You know, I used to like Project M so much that even when, you know, I just graduated from high school and I didn't have a lot of friends anymore because everyone moved away, I still booted up Project M and just fought CPUs for like, you know, a couple hours just because I thought Project M was that fun. And you know, back in the day, there wasn't really an option to be playing Project M on the internet, but now you can play Project M on the internet, which is crazy. So, you know, you can, you know, just play with random people and have a good time, and it's really not that big of a deal. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm like rusty or something. Hold on. Let's get like actually a good game going, because I'm trying to get like at least a good Mario clip in this video. Also, fun fact about Smashville, I'm sure most people know this by now, and this isn't just a Project M thing, it's a Brawl thing too. But depending on the local time is how bright the stage will be. So it is currently 2:44 p.m. as I record this video, and that is why the stage is daytime. If you play this stage at night, it'll be nighttime. So pretty cool. I think it's an awesome little mini thing that they implemented because it's like real Animal Crossing. But yeah. Just look at Mario's recovery game in this game. Like, he actually just has options, which is like sick. That was a total accident, by the way. Oh, that was almost cool. Yeah, my gameplay, I'm just gonna blame it on the fact that I really don't play Project M that much these days. I just don't have that many people who still want to play Smash, but hey, that was kind of a cool ending. Not bad, not bad. Another really awesome thing about Project M that not a lot of people talk about is if you go into more rules at the top of the character selection screen and scroll down, auto L cancel. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you don't actually need the tech skill of a melee god in order to enjoy the game for what it is. So go ahead and turn the two things on if you're a casual, and now all of your friends suddenly know how to be melee experts, and it just makes the game more fun. I seriously hope that they add that to Melee 20XX, because it'd be really cool to be able to play Melee with people, but just have all the tech skill automatically implemented, so you could enjoy the game on a basic level, you know, like everybody else. I said I would talk about it earlier in the video. I just want to bring up the fact that every character in Project M is actually pretty good. Like, you know, there's a very clear distinction in like something like Melee, for example. Kirby is definitively a bad character, and Fox is definitively a good character, right? But in Project M, it's not quite like that. I'm not a competitive player, but believe me when I say that the gap of how good a character is in Project M from the bottom of the roster to the top of the roster is much smaller of a gap than it is in something like Melee, which is refreshing because that means that like playing any character in Project M, as long as you practice with them, like you can really achieve awesome results with the character. And that's something that's super satisfying. Here's Yoshi's story. in all of its glory here. And like I said earlier, Zelda is actually good. Like, look at 19 damage. Like, you can actually achieve pretty great results with Zelda. And then, of course, you know, if you're not feeling Zelda, you can just bada bing, bada boom, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of great options here. But something I did want to show is ProjectM has custom moves. You saw how like we could change the moveset of Samus and how Ganondorf has a sword. But Lucario, if you press A and B at the same time, well, first, you know, if you press B, you do that normal thing, right? And then you shoot it. But if you press A and B at the same time as Lucario, you pull out your super Spirit Bomb, and that thing hits pretty nasty if opponent's at high percent. Super awesome, great stage control tool. I wish I could show you how sick Lucario is, but I'm just not skilled enough to. But to take my word for it, Lucario, Lucas, you know, just the whole gang, everybody kind of sick nasty. Look at that, that was a Street Fighter combo. Like, how do you explain that to your parents? You can't. It's just too gorgeous. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. I feel like I've covered a lot of what ProjectM has to offer. And with all that being said, I guess I should give a, you know, not a disclaimer, but just kind of like a heads up that ProjectM is done. In 2015, development was seized and it was, you know, put to an end. There are theories on what happened, like people think Nintendo filed a cease and desist. Apparently that's not the case, and perhaps in the future when the ProjectM documentary comes out, we'll have more clear answers of what really happened to ProjectM and all of its really juicy details of development and the competitive scene and all that good stuff. But if there's anything I have to say at the end of this video, it is that Project Plus is the official or unofficial continuation of the ProjectM project. They added Knuckles, which was planned to be in Project M, was kind of like an unfinished character if you play the beta builds, and all sorts of other awesome features. They gave Charizard Thunder Punch, like what the heck, super cool. So if you want to play Project M in the current day, I recommend you go to Project Plus, their website, and you download that and play that, because that is really the definitive way to play Project M in the current era. Plus the online support is great. But I wanted to make this video to show that Project M, for its time, was something beautiful, something that was so above the rest of the modding industry. It was I don't know how to say it. It just was something so special. And I hope that I could show you just a little piece of what it meant to people back in the day. And nowadays we have much higher ceilings of what we expect from mods. There's really good stuff out there. But I still think to this day Project M is one of the greatest mods of any video game to ever exist, and I'm proud I could show it to you today. So there it is. Sorry to get a little dramatic, I guess, but yeah. If you like this video, subscribe and leave a like. I'm going to showcase a lot of Project M mods in the future. Now that I've shown Project M, I can direct people back to this video if they don't even know what Project M is. But yeah, we're going to do you know, Legacy XP, Legacy TE, and tons of other Project M mods that are awesome. If you know any really cool ones, leave them in the comments and I'll check them out. But yeah, that's it from me. Wow, I had a lot of fun. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.